So yeah, so we're just in Debenhams now. It's the last day today. It's quite sad to see all this empty, isn't it? I can remember quite a few times going upstairs to Stanley, obviously when he was first toilet trained, he said they obviously need to go to the toilet and things.
My heart is open, it just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while. You'll fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay for a little while. So long when you go, and I can't get enough of you. So can't you stay a little while? I don't want you to leave, so please stay with me. Stay for a little while. Stay for a little while.
Good morning everyone and welcome to Wednesday. How are we all doing today? Yes, just up into the car. Ben's got his appointment for his blood test about 29 I think it is. Obviously he should have had it a couple of weeks ago, but what happened with the seizures, they put it back to today. So hope fingers crossed he lets them do it. He's got his magic cream on his wrists and also his elbows and some cling film. And the hospital they also gives like some little bandages to keep them in place, so we're doing that. And touch wood, he's been fine actually, hasn't he? He hasn't tried. I thought he actually would have attempted to pull them off, but he hasn't. I think because I say he's woke up in such a good happy mood this morning, for now anyway, until we get to hospital they try and take this blood out of him. He's also got plenty of juice with us as well, because the hospital said to us the more he drinks the better be for his veins, so he's got loads and loads. Here we go, bless him. I think oh bless him, I think he's just realised darling he's got that thing on his elbow, he's trying to pull it off. But anyway, as long as I can get one, that's a good thing anyway. And obviously then then once we've done this we're going to put the boys up to school, and then we're going to have a look around Banbury. So I haven't looked around Banbury for ages, see what in HMV, and hoping fingers crossed it won't be too busy as well. So yes, anyway, we just dropped the boys off at school, and what can I say about Ben? Wow, the blood test has been done. I was amazed actually, he didn't even flinch, did he? I was really quite surprised, because obviously...
Really surprised me this morning.
He did.
Really
Really did. Because obviously when the people think it's the support team come out to try to do it, they tried twice, he just kicked up a fuss, and that was even at home. So we thought, right, we were actually prepared, wasn't we? Either that or our numbers are really good. So at least it's been done, that's one good thing. So yeah, so he's also gone off to school really bouncy way, hasn't he? He took his maracas in with him because they've got music this morning. Obviously he likes his music and his maracas and things. But yes, anyways, we're just heading off into town now to see what we can get or have it for mooch and things like that. Because I do believe, I think Ben deserves something now, don't you?
Yeah, he does.
He does. Like I said to you, I think what the difference, they distracted him with an iPad, they put Mr. Tumble on for him, and
Here we go.
had a couple of raisins, and then they said, right, that's it, was done. 5 minutes?
Yep.
Has to be about 5 minutes. So anyway, yeah, like I said, the traffic in Banbury is still terrible at the minute. So yeah, so you just parked the car up now, so you've just gone to pay for a ticket. You just shouted over just a minute ago, what's your registration number? Because obviously with the new car, he isn't too sure in the upper hand yet.
Slow down.
What's that? Is it so slow? It's pretty took your time, but tell you what, traffic in Banbury today is still utter craziness, isn't it? It's just mental amount of traffic here. So you can definitely tell not in lockdown. There seems to be roadworks on every street there is into Banbury.
Is that all going to be a Premier Inn?
Yeah, this is all. If I show you around in a minute, I'll see. If I tell you around that way, you can see do it that way. That's going to be a big, massive Premier Inn just there, isn't it? Obviously behind it, they've got a Lidl. I don't know if you can see. If I turn my camera on, I don't know if you can see in the background there. Got a bit of a Lidl there as well. So again, that one there, it's got the car parking underneath, hasn't it?
We've only got 2 hours.
Well, it seems okay. Let's hope, fingers crossed, we can buy something nice for Ben. See, even just say pop into the entertainer, get him like a little truck or something like that. But yeah, still quite amazed. Still amazed me now how good he was in there. Really proud of him actually. We even told school, didn't we? Obviously when we picked him up, and they were really surprised when yeah. So we're just walking through People's Park. Is this People's Park? I suppose Full Park. Yeah, I know Sammy used to come down here sometimes with school. It's got a nice little park actually for the kids, and we're going to walk down by the canal, yeah, and hopefully fingers crossed I won't get attacked by a swan, because last time I come down here a swan was hissing at me. Was it with swans and things like that? Because the other day we went down the lake, one was hissing at me there, wasn't it?
I never understand why they need to build a massive hotel in the centre of Banbury.
I don't actually, because they got the other one, haven't they, as well? What was it, by Frankie, what used to be Frankie and Benny's, don't they?
Yeah.
So obviously you've got face masks in the bag as well, so like I said, it seems we've only got 2 hours. Oh, yeah, so look at all these boats. There's quite a few of these boats actually, isn't there? Those. Yeah, that is going to be one big massive Premier, isn't it? Because it's got Premier in there, it goes across the top. Anyway, this canal is this. You are?
I think that's the marking.
I know. So anyway, yes, so I say, is this canal, is this the same one as the Blisworth? I think it is, isn't it? So like that, you can see it's going to look nice though, but it's all done. It does definitely look different, doesn't it? Only problem is it all floods down here, so I hope they put all the flood defences in and things like that.
Big area they used to have canal day markets.
Oh yeah, it used to, yeah, the canal disc. They won't, will they? No, because that's what we can't have canal. Not unless they have it somewhere else. There's a bit gap up there somewhere. So anyway, yeah, so we're going to see what we can get from in the shopping centre. I know quite a lot of the shops are actually closed down. Like the big Debenhams is closed down now, isn't it? Thornton's isn't there anymore. So see what there is. But yeah, it does look pretty. Now this one was open a couple of weeks ago. I do love the range in Northampton, especially for all their Christmas bits and things like that. Only problem is when I go to the range I also spending loads of money, especially in the range. It's a bit like cross between Hobbycraft and B&M, I suppose, isn't it really? But yeah, so let's see what they've got. These are nice photo frames, aren't they? Well, I know we keep saying about, I'd like to get a big massive one done from the wedding. You know what I mean? Probably get a nice big massive photo frame that size. I think that looked nice on the wall, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So what they've got around here. Really, really nice things in here as well. What's that saying there? Okay, being a family means you will love and be loved for the rest of your life, no matter what. Remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Even these signs are quite nice, aren't they? On these ones here. Here you go, look. This is for Sammy. The Wi-Fi password is. It's like the Wi-Fi password. So these pools are pretty good, aren't they, as well, actually? Because now we need to get a new pool because ours had a puncture in it.
I'm not buying a pool this year.
I'm not going to buy a pool this year.
No, they're wasting money for our garden.
Okay, why don't we get a hot tub? That'd be even better.
Are you going to pay for it?
I know. I like these. These are nice. These little photo frames. They're like the one we've got downstairs, aren't they? I know. Watch music. Tell you what, I bet something like that with the giraffes, wouldn't you? Or even not there with the map of the world. Not sounds like with maps of the world and things. Yeah. I'm sorry what I said. I was hungry. Really nice, really lovely things in here. Paw Patrol thing there. Heading now back into the garden section. It's all strange actually in being back here because when this was Matland, this was all closed off, wasn't it? They've got all their pet bits. Let's see what they've got down for the garden bits, I think. Oh, that'd be nice in our garden. Imagine the hot tub with the little canopy thing over. What? The spa's 3,000. I do like that. No, but again, we need to get the garden sorted out first, don't we? Got some, I think, really impressive. Got some really lovely things in here. That's a nice little table out for outside, isn't it? I think this one here. How much is that hot? The thing is, with hot tubs and things like that, it's the upkeep of it, isn't it? Or the cost of the electric as well.
Yeah, photoshopped images.
Yeah, photoshopped images, yeah. There you go, Diane. So you want the sun lounger in the garden? What's that place? Yeah, there's some really lovely things in there actually. It's nice. The thing is, again, even it's nice to come out shopping properly again. Okay, oh, this is the blow up one. There you go, they're those little mats that we got for Ben, aren't we? But Ben likes this little sensory centre. There you go, that's a 4-person spa for £600. Not too bad for the price, that one, is it? In Debenhams now, it's the last day today. It's quite sad to see all this empty, isn't it? I can remember quite a few times going upstairs to Sammy, obviously when he was first toilet trained, he said they obviously need to go to the toilets and things, and upstairs in the cafes. It is, isn't it? Coat hangers free of charge. You want any coat hangers? I think that's over here. I think these are 50% off. I think these over is styling stuff, isn't it? What's that? Lego stuff? No, Sammy doesn't like those figures, does he? If it was Lego City or Sweet Champions, it might, but I think there is a. It is quite sad actually. There's only nothing left in the shopping centre because Thornton's is gone now, hasn't it? I'll quickly show you actually what we've got when we go back round. But yeah, at least I've got what to do. We managed to get the Ben. We've got my soft Rex on HMV. I'll show you that in a bit what we brought him as well. You see, if I walk through, you'll see what my empty shops. That one's empty. That used to be a shaky shop, didn't it? That used to be it's like Carphone Warehouse. I think it used to be there. And obviously got this one here closed as well. That was like a play area type for kids anyway. That was what that one was. Can't think what that one was. Obviously got JG Sports, so that one's open. Phone shop's still open. That one there used to be Thornton's, didn't there? I know they're closed. Also closed the one in Northampton, possibly, yeah? Come through up here as well. So got Clinton's, which is still open. That big walk through there used to be Marks and Spencer's, but they've moved up to the retail park. Yeah, you can see there's loads and loads of empty shops, yet they want to extend it. It doesn't make sense, does it? It is. As I said, there's nothing in here at all now. It used to be nice coming to Banbury shopping, but it's good they've got the range though, you know what I mean? I think maybe, you know what I think we'll do well in there? In the old Debenhams place.
2-4
Yeah, 2-4 B&M will do well. Yeah, so just back now from Banbury's. We're going to the chip shop. So I was thinking, wonder if you tuned that chip. Do they taste nicer?
Tastes better today.
Do they? I don't know if you noticed, but did you see a big massive price increase in HMV? It's like I wanted let's see, regular Florida Channel. No, my Disney collection here is actually missing a couple of 4Ks. What is sold, didn't I, on 4K? £25 on 4K. It's just crazy prices. I mean, I might check Amazon or even I might check on eBay, see if it's cheaper. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just utter crazy prices. What else did you see yourself? You wanted was it Beverly Hills Cop on 4K?
I thought it was all of them for the one price, but it was just the first thing.
Oh, it's just crazy prices, aren't they? Then we also had a look at CX. There wasn't much in there, was there? Oh yeah, CX have put their DVDs back up to £1, haven't they? They had the 50p, they've gone back up to £1. Yeah. It is, yeah. I do think a lot of these shops, obviously, what were closed, are putting their price back up again to make out for...
And it was empty in there.
I know it was. I think also they've put their price up, aren't they, to make money back from things they've lost. Oh, that seems crazy. Anyway, like I said, because with Ben, still can't get over how good he was. What?
It just amazed me the way that went.
I know. I really expected him to kick off, didn't you? Hit his ears or bang the side of his head. Because we had some snacks and drinks ready for him anyway, didn't we? Just in case, but didn't need them. Did they show what they put on the iPad for him? Was it CBeebies or was it Mr. Tumble?
It was just done straight away.
I know. I think because they went straight for it, they didn't mess around with a silly light thing or nothing, did they? Either that or I numb his arm. But anyway, yes, so he deserved a special treat. There's also obviously regular Florida Channel know that Ben absolutely loves Toy Story. So we got this from HMV. I know it was 20 quid, but I thought he deserves it. His little Toy Story Rex soft toy, isn't it? Obviously, this is part of the collection of the one that you won, the Woody that you won for Family of the Year at Butlins, isn't it? So no doubt Ben will enjoy that. Obviously he'll probably take it up to bed with him and cuddle him. So yeah, so he likes cool, doesn't he, actually? Really, really great. Yeah, you can see the boys are home from school. Ben's just tucking into his snack. They're a bit late home actually, aren't they, tonight? Because of the traffic in Banbury still that's a nightmare apparently. As you can see that Ben's still got his sticker on. And you see that? Yeah, you've been a good boy today. Apparently he's had a good day as well, which is pretty good, isn't it? Which is alright. Ben, we brought you something. We brought you Rex. Oh, Daddy drops them on the floor. Who's that? Yeah, you brought you Rex. You can put him in your bedroom. So he's tucking into his Pom Bear crisps. I also got in there some raisins, some cranberries, and something else, hasn't he? So yeah, you enjoy your snacks, yeah? That's a good boy. So we've got to find out for the results next week. So I hope, fingers crossed, we can they really want that. Imagine if anything else is seriously wrong. But one thing we have actually noticed with Ben now is the head bangings sort of stop, which is great. And it hasn't gone away, but it's on hold, so to speak. I know he's rocking more, but then again, I can cope with the rocking more than what I can the head banging. I can cope with the rocking and things. You know what I mean? He was rocking back in the car, wasn't he? And Sammy's just shouted out, "What's gone wrong with your telly?"
Just look at that.
Oh my god, that's crazy! He's going to keep doing this.
Like colour bleed.
It is like a colour bleed, isn't it? I think you should
change it.
You should keep having to preset it back to factory settings, you know. Turn it off and turn it back on again and see if it works. If not, I'll have to get hold of Samsung and things. No. Right, I have to get hold of Samsung, I think.
So you turn it on and wait, Daddy.
Oh, waste of money.
It is a waste of money if it doesn't work. The thing
Can I have a wait,
it's not
Daddy?
even a year old. Oh, no, not a year old. It's not even a month. That's right. It's not even a month old, is it?
And guys, that brings Wednesday to a close, and I am so proud of Ben today, really. I expected to go in there this morning with him basically not playing ball and basically, you know, hitting his head and not basically getting the blood test done, but oh my god, he surprised me this morning. Tell you, we were a bit late because there was so much traffic going through Banbury this morning. There was roadworks every time you turned a corner. And by the time we got to the hospital, we went into the wrong area. We went into the adult outpatients bit, didn't we?
Didn't we?
Yeah, and and then they directed us to the children's outpatients bit. As soon as we got in there, they told me and Ben to go and wait in the waiting room, but they wouldn't let Cheryl and Sammy in because they wouldn't allow 4 people in at once. And it was because there was another lady in there with her little boy. And as soon as they went, they allowed Sammy and Cheryl to come in, and then they took Ben into the room. Then we sat him down on the chair. I sat on the left side of him. There was 3 ladies in there. And one lady told me, "Oh, does he like watching the iPad for a distraction?" And I said, "Yeah, just put CBeebies on for something like that for a minute." And then all of a sudden, I looked down, and there was blood coming out of her doodah. I thought, oh my god, that was quick. And I couldn't praise him enough, really, because I don't know. I mean, how long was he in there for, Cheryl? About 2 or 3 minutes?
About 5 minutes. That's what it took, basically, wasn't it? So I don't know if I numbed his arm properly. I really do not know, because obviously he had all the numbing cream and things like that. But yeah, if it worked, that's the main important thing. And I mean, he wouldn't even put the needle in his arm. He didn't even flinch, you know?
I know. I was surprised. I was expecting to say, right, can you just put that on for him? And all of a sudden, looked down and there it was. Blood test was done. She said, done. I thought, what, really?
That was crazy, but yeah,
and,
really proud of him.
They were really proud with Ben. They said, well done, and they gave him a sticker and everything else. And,
Let's go for one more day.
And then went to school. And then apparently he's not had a bad day either, has he? As far as I know.
Your father's nose been alright, yeah.
Yeah, and so far tonight, if I show you, he's got Piggle on the telly again. He's sitting on the sofa again, rocking. I've noticed in the last couple of days, his rocking's come back quite vigorously now, and it seems to be rocking more than he is hitting his head, or laying on the floor to be that matters. But that kind of worries me because we might destroy another sofa.
Yeah.
Sofas doesn't last that long with Ben.
They don't, do they?
Yeah, so what can I say, guys? Yeah, well, it's been a very strange day in my opinion, because I was expecting the worst and then suddenly the good. So we wait on the result now, hopefully sometime next week.
Definitely. And also, shopping in Castle Key today. I know after shops are all gone, haven't they?
Castle Key is dreadful. I don't know how they expect to build another place. I think they're going to fill it with shops.
I don't know how they're going to do it today.
And what was sad today was seeing how empty Debenhams was. You know, another iconic shop from when we was younger, totally gone. It was horrible to see.
It was their last day today, wasn't it?
Yeah, last day for the one in Banbury today. Technically they should have been gone by now, but because of lockdown it just eased the pain even longer, if you know what I mean. Hopefully they'll find something else to go into that unit, but I just don't know where that Castle Key shopping centre is. It's absolutely dreadful in there.
Like you said before, a 2-story and
anyone from management team Castle Key who's watching this video, try and get B&M in there. A 2-floor B&M where Debenhams now is, you know.
That'd be nice,
the upstairs could be like home and garden or something like that, and downstairs could be like, you know, all the like foodie bits and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think is there only 2-floor B&Ms actually around? I really don't know.
It could easily be done. It's like the way they've converted the old BHS store into that market thingy-majig. It doesn't really wow me in there, but it's nice to see something in there. Isn't it?
One thing I do like what they've actually done in Banbury, I mentioned it before, they got the changed in places toilets in there, which is really good. That is one.
I'll give them credit on that. You know, not many places will do that, but they have done. So well done on that one. But otherwise, the shopping experience in that shopping centre is just dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Anyway, guys, yeah, thanks very much for watching again. As always, hit the button, subscribe. Please subscribe. We're trying to get up there. Like, comment, and all that. And we'll see you tomorrow for Thursday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.